All right, welcome back to Perdido Key Gaming. Today we got another low-tech, red deck tech elemental thing here. Obviously, it's all about elementals. It could be just, a bunch of elementals. So all the creatures are elementals, and they all have various abilities to help them self-buff or otherwise bashing your opponent. So your non-creature spells are all basically blast your opponent in the face or destroy creatures or things like that. The Lavakin Brawlers up here are the heavy hitters. So you definitely want as many creatures on the board with the Lavakin Brawler as possible, because he gets +1/+0 for each elemental you control. So they don't necessarily have to be attacking, but they definitely got to be in on the game. So you got some Lavakin Brawlers, 4 of them. Scorch Spitter, this is of course a, you see core 21. So this is a, basically either there's Pioneer or Pauper deck or something like that. Modern Pioneer, definitely not standard worthy. And there's not much going on for it. It's all the spare stuff I have. So Chandra's Embercat, who's also an elemental. Scorch Spitter's an elemental lizard. You got Fire Urchin, who's got Trample. Of course, he's a 1/3. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, he gets +1/+0. Not much going on there. Valakut Predator for an elemental. The 3-drop. So he's got Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield, he gets +2/+2. Then this disqualifies it from being Pauper. You got Chandra's Spitfire. Couple of those elementals. Elementals Warmind Infantry from Gatecrash. So that's your creature base. So if you get enough out here, Lavakin Brawlers busting up some people. Of course, Chandra's Spitfire. Whenever somebody, when the opponent's dealt non-combat damage, it gets +3/+0, becoming a 4/3. So that's handy. +0, +2/+0. Scorch Spitter attacks, deals 1 damage to the player. It's attacking, so if this goes first and Chandra's Spitfire's there, well, that could be handy. Her Embercat is, adds red mana, but it can only, be cast to use for an elemental spell, which could be handy. Fire Urchin, +1/+0. Landfall, as we talked about. And Skewer the Critics, always useful. Bathe in Dragonfire, 4 damage to the opponent's creature. Cosmotronic Wave, 1 damage to each creature your opponents control, and they can't block. So that's handy for the end game. And Chandra's Revolution from Aether Revolt, 4 damage to target creature, return tap target land. That land doesn't untap. And then Lava Axe for a big old 5, Mighty 5. There's 4 of those guys. So Lava Axe is the 5-drop. 5 damage to target player or planeswalker. That could, if you got enough mountains, got enough mana going on, you could drop Lava Axe on somebody's head, which would be handy. But that's short and sweet. Basically, red aggro, focused on elementals. Definitely going face in this particular deck. You could make this totally Pauper if you replace the Spitfires with preferably some other elemental 3-drop, and make it totally Pauper. But otherwise, obviously, these decks can easily be made from toolkits or spare cards laying around. Highly recommend, because it makes you actually read the cards, and you know, you can figure out what those cards, you know, what cards do what with each other. So it's handy. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.